Hi, this is Rich Formidoni from Casio, and this is Casio's new MZ-X500 music arranger. Today I wanted to shoot a quick video and show you one of the most unique features of the MZ-X series, which are the pads. The MZ-X500 has 16 pads laid out right here in a grid, and they can do stuff that you would not expect. The first thing I'm going to do is select a rhythm. So touch the top of the display, and I'm in the dance category, and I've got progressive house. Next, I'm going to press the multi button. These buttons over here let you choose what the pads are going to do. So in multi-mode, they can do lots of different things at once. As you can expect, you can play drums, but you can also do lots of other things as well. You can play chords. And those chords can actually drive the accompaniment. So if the accompaniment is turned off, you can actually hear the chords being played there. And this last pad on the second row is an entire chord progression. So while the rhythm is going, if we light up that pad, it'll drive the accompaniment for us. So with that in mind, you could create a series of accompaniment progressions. So you could have verse, chorus, verse number 2, bridge. You could run through an entire song and remix it live while you're still playing melodies with the right hand. Speaking of the right hand, I'm going to play some keys. And they're playing a synth sound that's useful for that rhythm. What I'm going to do is try some of the top row pads. So that last pulsing effect there is in time with the rhythm. So you can use lots of different phrases that are available here, or you can go in and create your own. So those are called phrases. The drums are called samples, and you can go in and add your own samples, record them, and use some of the hundreds of sounds that are built in. They can be short samples like percussion, or they can be longer samples like vocal phrases. And on the bottom row are melodic phrases. So on the top row, these are articulation phrases. These are used to modify the sound of something that's already happening. So they're like recordings of controller movements. But on the bottom, those are melodic phrases. And the neat thing about those is that they can transpose automatically based on what chord you feed it in the left hand, or by one of these chord pads. Using the touchscreen, you can easily go in and create your own setup of pads. I'm going to touch Menu, and then swipe over to the right, and then touch Pad on the display. Here, I can see a display of 16 pads, so I can touch one, and then choose Setting, and I can decide what parts that this pad is going to affect. So this pad could affect the drum part or the piano part that I'm playing, and I can go in and choose by pressing Enter. Other things you can do. Pad Edit. Here's where you can edit a phrase that you've recorded. So if you've recorded a melody line, you could go in and edit it note by note. You can also select loop and hold options. So if you want the pad to loop as long as you hold it down, just turn that on. If you select hold, it will remain lit until you press it a second time. Once you've set up all the pads to do whatever you want them to do, you can go into Bank Edit and write your user bank to be saved into internal memory or onto a USB drive. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Casio Music Gear YouTube channel to keep up with the latest videos on Casio's instruments. Thanks for watching.